open github.com. Yeah. Once you have signed in, you should be able to find a new repo button at the top left. Create a new repo today, and you can name this whatever you want to. Let's make our to-do app. And for now, you can leave all of the defaults. I'm going to click create. All right. So after that, you should be able to copy the link that is here. Okay, I'm going to do that and head back over to your project. Now, what you want to do is you want to cd to a parent folder. So do a cd ... right? And here I'm doing an ls. The ls will tell me what other folders are under this code folder. So I'm going to do a clone here. I'm going to do a git clone. And this was the URL that we copied earlier from GitHub. Okay. So it will say you appear to have cloned an empty repo. That is okay. That's completely fine. I'm going to do an ls. And what you want to do is cd into the to-do app. Now, it will be an empty folder. So if you do an ls, it will not show anything. What we want to do here is, okay, so for Macs, you can do it open dot. But for PCs, we need to navigate to it manually. So technically, we could just open the project that we had before. What I'm going to do is just do that. We're going to open, right-click on any of the files in the project and say reveal in File Explorer, and that will bring up your cold folder. And what you want to do is go to the navigation bar at the top and then navigate up, and that should be where your other cloned project is at. So we're going to go back inside. You want to grab everything in this folder. So you just go and Control A, Control C, and then paste it over there. Hold on. So if you haven't set up Git before, you shouldn't have this Git folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just select everything except for that folder and copy it over there. Now this may take a minute. That was relatively quick. So now you should be able to open the project from the command line again. I'm back in the project again. So you should be able to type code dot. Code is a command. Code dot now means open the project at this folder. So if I do this, it should open a new instance of VS Code. And it should open it with the to-do app folder. All right. And because it is a new project or a new Git project, it will find that find all the changes that you have made. So basically everything that we've written so far will be in the changes. So that should be the third option on the sidebar, called source control. All right. And if you want to commit all of your changes and push it to GitHub, what you can do is using the UI, there is this plus button here that says stage all changes. You need to click that. Okay, so now the title here should change to staged changes. You can collapse it, and then these are the outstanding changes. If you have anything that you don't commit, let's just remove something here, it will appear in the other list. And you can add and remove changes through this UI here. Okay, so I'm going to add that back. And typically, you would have already made a commit by now, but since we are just learning about Git, you can call this the initial commit. Okay, I'm going to click this commit button, and all of your changes should go away. It means that it's been committed. It doesn't mean the files or anything are removed. It's all still here. And if I make another change, you will see that it will add these indicators at the side that says, hey, you've changed this line. So it's a very neat little feature to keep track of what has changed. So I'm going to remove that. What you also want to do is go back to the source control tab, and I want you to be able to push your code so that other people can see it. This will help me check your work, and if there are any issues that you are having, it's easier for me to be able to see your code online. So what you want to do is click this 3 dots at the top of the source control bar, and there's going to be an option to push. So you're going to do that. Once that is done, you can go back to your repo that we created, and if we refresh, it should have your initial commit and all of the files that we've added so far.